Well, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to Electric Tornado. Today it is, today's November 17th, 2025, and I think today is a Monday. Yeah, today's a Monday, and it's November 17th, and we're going to be going over some of our weather that we're going to be seeing. It's going to get pretty active over the next few weeks or so, even through Thanksgiving. So I think it's time to start talking about some of these crazy weather patterns that we're going to be seeing today and throughout the weeks. So let's get into it. So today, let's talk about some of the severe weather that we're expecting today. We actually have a marginal risk that was issued by the Storm Prediction Center today for Missouri, parts of Illinois, and parts of northwestern Arkansas. So this is a marginal risk. It's this green. It's not that crazy. We're just going to be expecting some scattered severe thunderstorms, maybe isolated tornado or two. But yeah, we don't really have to worry about this. But we're expecting some severe weather within this green thing. If you check out our tornado risk, we do not have a tornado risk in place, meaning that we probably won't see a tornado. It's still a possibility. There's a lower wind risk. The main risk is going to be hail, and maybe winds up to 60 miles per hour, even though we don't have a wind risk. If we do get any strong winds, it'd likely just be from like 55 to 60 miles per hour. So that's kind of what we're expecting today, and it literally includes Jefferson City, St. Louis, and Springfield. So that's what's going on with that. Springfield, Missouri. Also, just to let you guys know. Yeah, that's what we do got. That's why we have marginal risk over there. This is what the future radar looks like. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, and we still got a atmospheric river over here for California, where we're seeing moisture pulled up from the Pacific Ocean, causing some rain over here, and it could also cause some mudslides, flooding, and all of that bad stuff. So yeah, we'll just keep an eye on that. It's even near Los Angeles, Sacramento, and San Francisco, and yeah, we'll just be watching those. But this is the future radar for that area too. Nothing too crazy, but it's kind of just gonna stick around there. It's kind of just rotating, and yeah. Right here is our wind radar. Let me get to it. Let me get a better one that we can see it for a more extended period of time. So let's go onto our GFS and look at the wind radar to see what we're expecting with our wind. So here's our handy dandy wind radar. So I would call this right here a jet stream, kind of dipping down over here in the northeastern United States. That's a jet stream. Nothing crazy. It's going to be pulling some rain from over here into the, but it's nothing crazy. It's nothing crazy. But as we go into the future, you can see we'll see some of these just kind of just different frequent storm systems that will just be coming into the United States pretty frequently. And you can see that some of these could even cause some severe weather in some places. And the main thing that we need to be talking about right now is this one over here, this storm system. So if you see this yellow right here, that yellow is going to be pulling some rain. So if you look onto our satellite viewer for our satellite for moisture and stuff, you see this right here? This is our thing that we need to be looking at. This is going to bring some rain into the Midwest and impacting Indiana, Illinois, Michigan, Ohio, parts of Wisconsin. So here it is right now on the radar. So it's right up here on the radar right now. This is the thing that we need to look at. It's on the radar right now. It's going to move its way into the Ohio Valley and parts of the Midwest today into tomorrow. This is what the future radar is looking like. If you want to see the time, it's on the top of my screen. This is today, and you can see that it's going to be causing a lot of rain tonight at around 3 a.m. pretty much tomorrow. And you can see this. Look at all this rain. This can possibly cause some flooding. It's going to be impacting a lot of these areas. And then you can see it is likely going to be causing some snow, especially around this area. It's probably going to be causing some snow up here as it moves around. And then it will just continue moving eastward. It's not expected to cause any severe weather. I mean, we could see a few severe storms down here tomorrow due to the storm, severe storms. And it will kind of just make its way into Appalachian Mountains, and it could cause a few storms there. I'm not sure though. But yeah, it's just going to be causing a lot of rain over here today and tomorrow. Mostly tomorrow though, mostly tomorrow. And that is why we have a marginal risk for tomorrow for southern Indiana, southern Illinois, parts of Kentucky, and into northern Tennessee. That's why we have a marginal risk tomorrow, is because of that system that we will have, where severe storms is a possibility. I probably might be live streaming this storm, I'm not for sure though, but you can just see these clusters of storms that any of them could be producing some severe weather. So that's why we have a marginal risk in set for tomorrow. And then if we go into the 19th of November, we even have a marginal risk in Texas, which is what we're going to be talking about next. Okay, so here we are on pivotal weather. So this will show us our future radar for the 19th. So if we fast forward up to the 19th, there's nothing really going on right now in Texas, but as we get more into the 19th, we can see some storms will start developing inside of Texas, and these can possibly promote severe weather too. You can see as we get more, you can see some of the storms over there in Texas, and this is when another thing comes through. As we go, some severe weather is going to be a possibility in Texas on the 19th, but as we go into the future, into the 20th and 21st, you can really just see a low pressure system develop out here, and this is going to be kind of unexpected turn out here. You can really see some of that moisture that's going to be pulled up from the Gulf of Mexico into the United States, and that's going to be causing all this moisture that you can just really see there. And this could be causing some severe weather. This can be causing some pretty significant flooding in Texas. This can cause all kinds of different bad stuff that can happen out of this. And again, we're not for sure if this is actually going to happen, but I'm 90% sure that this will likely happen. 90% sure, and that's pretty high. And that will kind of just move out of there and cause some rain in Kentucky in the Ohio Valley on the 21st. But that's just something to be looking at very closely here. And yes, we do have a flooding risk for Texas, which I will get into right now. So here's our flooding risk for the 20th. So you can see we have a slight risk for flooding and a marginal risk for flooding. We have a slight risk of flooding expanding from Texas all the way up there into Oklahoma, including Oklahoma City and Dallas, where we could see some flooding on the 20th of November throughout the whole day. And then you get the marginal risk that expands just around the yellow slight risk of the flooding risk. And we could also see some flooding in that too. And this could get more significant. The flooding risk can get more significant, meaning that we could see more flooding. It could be like this, or it could be less. But I'll keep you updated for this, and yeah. We also do have a fire risk for parts of the southeastern United States today, especially in Georgia today, where we have more of an elevated fire risk today, and even in parts of eastern Tennessee into Virginia into Maryland today. Okay, now we're back on pivotal weather, and next thing that we're going to be seeing is our temperature anomaly. So here's a temperature anomaly. We're actually going to be seeing some record-breaking temperatures parts of the southwestern United States. But you'll see, if you're in the southwestern United States, you guys are probably going to actually see a pretty cold blast coming pretty soon. But a big majority of the United States is going to be seeing some record-breaking heat, especially in the plains into the Midwest. We're going to see some record-breaking heat. You can see this is by the 18th, which is tomorrow. And as we get more into the future, a lot of the southern United States will be seeing just extreme heat. And well, not extreme heat. It's going to be warm though. And then as we get more into the future, you can see just all this heat is just going to stick around for a while. It's just going to stick around for a pretty long while. And as we get more into the future, the heat will kind of move out. And this is the next thing that we need to talk about here pretty soon. We're going to have some heat though. And then after all the heat moves out, you can see that our models are showing a big cold blast, especially around Thanksgiving, which the heat will still be sticking in some places, but you can see in parts of Canada, you can see the cold blast just comes down to the United States. It's not looking as impressive as it did not too long ago, but we are expecting a possible cold blast on Thanksgiving, and that means Thanksgiving could actually be seeing some storms. But again, that's way too far out for us to predict. That's way too far out for us to predict, and we don't know anything about this yet. But there is a potential that we see a cold blast on Thanksgiving, promoting severe weather and damaging winds and stuff like that. But we can't confirm anything. I can't just say, oh, there's going to be hail, there's going to be strong winds, there's going to be tornadoes. I can't just be saying that when I'm so far out. I mean, we can't confirm any of that. So. Yeah, that's kind of just what we're expecting, just giving you guys heads up so that you can get ready for this, and just, I'll keep you guys updated. This is the temperature thing that we're expecting. We're going to be seeing above average temperatures in the United States over the next few weeks or so. and then you can see that cold blast that will come in. But yeah, it's kind of what we're expecting. This heat blast will not be here for too long. It's gonna stay here for days, but then you'll see the cold blast come in. So, yeah. And thank you guys for watching Electric Tornado. This forecast might have been a little bit confusing, but hope I gave everyone a good update, and I will see you guys in the next Electric Tornado video. I'll probably live stream tomorrow, or maybe the next day. Probably not today, but probably tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching Electric Tornado. I'll see you in the next weather update video. Bye.